All right, today we have the Bob and Brad neck massager. Two most famous physical therapists on the internet coming back with a brand new neck massager. Just got this in the mail today, pulled it right out of the box and tried it on. The first thing I was a little confused about, I never had a neck massager before, so I didn't understand what these little straps were about. I mean, these make sense for tension. You kind of push it against your neck or hold it there if you want. But quick look into the user's manual. Very easy to read, very easy to understand. You just take it, place it behind you, and you're good to go. The straps stay in the front here, and you can push down on them, push in. You can see they have two big heads on the massager right here that kind of go like this to your neck, and then there's two smaller ones at the bottom here, and that goes up and down. So at the same time, it's kind of like this, and it's pinching your shoulders. And honestly, I've never had a neck massager before, but I work a desk job 5 days a week, and this thing felt amazing when I first tried it. It actually just automatically turned off. So I think it's like a 15-minute massage. Don't quote me on that. But I find the buttons to be pretty easy to understand. They're easy to find, especially when you're trying to just feel for them. But there's 3 buttons. Power button. Let me take this thing off and show you. You get a power button. You can hold it for 2 seconds, it'll turn on, and then you can click it and it will change modes. There's a rhythmic mode where it kind of like pulsates in a way. It's like more of a rhythm, and then there's a constant speed where it'll just do this the whole time. I personally, right now, I like the constant mode, but I could see if you're really tight, that rhythmic mode where it kind of holds itself into certain spots would be really nice to have. You have the top button here, which is actually for the heat lamp. So we'll go ahead and turn this on, and the heat lamp automatically turns on. I think the manual said it gets to around 100 degrees, and it'll warm up your muscles and help you get a little looser. So we'll turn that off for now since it's not on the neck. But then you also have the bottom button, and that's for intensity. There's a low intensity and a high intensity. I honestly don't feel that much difference between the two intensities, but my neck's all tight anyway, so I always go with a higher intensity. And you can definitely feel a difference. It's just not a drastic difference. In the future, possibly seeing something with more modes, maybe even 3 modes instead of just 2. But personally, the first time I used this, I was very happy with the higher intensity, and I don't think I would need a higher mode, but maybe even a softer mode if you're very sensitive up there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, or turn it off. I'm going to go put it on. Nice and easy. And you kind of know, because the thing I was confused about is like, well, how do I know that this neck massage is in the right position? Well, as long as it's not crooked on your neck, you should be able to feel it kind of right on the sides here. And then if you look on the back, kind of have to look in a mirror, have a friend do it, but these 2 balls should also be hitting your back or your shoulders. So I'll just turn it on, and it just starts doing its thing. I actually really like this strap. I didn't realize how useful it is, but if you need to do anything with your hands, you can while you're still getting a massage. But it's really nice to have this strap too, or these handles, so that you can kind of pull down and get a much tighter massage if that's what you're looking for. But even without holding the handles, I'm happy with how it fits on my neck and how it's, the pressure and the tension that it's getting in working my muscles in my neck and my shoulders. So this is it. It's on right now. I actually have the heat function on, and can't even lie, it feels fantastic. So if you ever have a stiff neck, if you're working a job where you are in a desk or a sitting position all day where you're kind of hunched forward, you already know your neck, your traps, your shoulders, they're going to be extremely tight. This is going to be a fantastic tool added into my inventory of Bob and Brad tools that I have. So big fan of them, big fan of their support. I never had to actually trade anything in, but communicating with them, fantastic. So I would not hesitate whatsoever. If you're looking into a neck massager or really any other Bob and Brad tools that you would need for stretching or enjoying yourself. Also, it's nice. Comes with a 2-year warranty. Obviously, there's things you can do that'll void that warranty, but realistically, using it every day in a normal sense, it's really nice to know that you have that peace of mind, because you pay for what you get, you pay for that quality, and if there's a problem with the quality, it's nice to know that you're going to get a good backing, you're going to get somebody to actually help you out and get what you need. So I would not hesitate at all to purchase this Bob and Brad neck massager. If you're on the fence, I think you should just do it. It's probably the best $100 I've spent in the last couple of months. So very happy. Rounded up 100. I think it's $80 right now, but very happy with it. It feels good. It's soft. The stitching feels really nice. The leather stitching on the handles feels really nice. Big fan of Bob and Brad. Makes sense why they're the two most famous physical therapists on the internet. Have a good day.